it's me, Dawn, and today I am going to talk. I don't know if I've done this or not, or if I did, I probably deleted off my YouTube channel because I do that. I'll like go randomly and like pick out videos that I don't want on my YouTube channel anymore because I just get that way, and I'm so sorry if I delete a favorite movie video that you like. I'm really sorry. I just get kind of in that like I want to clean my YouTube channel out. Like I do it on my Facebook all the time. I do it on my Instagram all the time. So it's nothing against, you know, whatever. I do it and I'm sorry. So I just wanted to fair warning on that. So today I thought I would kind of talk a little bit about my hair care routine and also some tips on healthier hair and maybe some tips on growing your hair out because my hair is, I'm just going to stand up real quick and kind of show you where it's at. It's not long at all. It's short to me, and that's really just how long. It's about an inch below my boobies. But I do want longer hair, just to let you know. Like my goal is to get down to my butt crack, or the top of my butt crack, which is called tailbone length. But this year my goal is to get to kind of like where my belly button is, if not get past it, because I have never been past my belly button ever. Excuse me, in a long time. So yeah. So the first thing that I want to talk about is shampooing and conditioning. There's a way that I do it. I don't know if this is a weird way of doing it or not. I'm pretty sure it's not because I think a lot of people do it. But I like shampoo just the top of my scalp, just like the scalp part. I don't even like go any further. Like I'll rinse the rest of it out into the, like when you rinse it out and everything, it'll actually hit and clean the rest of your ends. And you don't really need a whole lot of that shampoo to rinse off the extra oils that are in your hair. I like to keep my natural oils as long as possible in my hair because you know the natural oils are the best sort of serum to have in your hair, or oil to have in your hair, because it's obviously. And what the type of shampoo that I use is the Organics line, and it's the coconut milk. It's in a white bottle, white and gold, and it's got a little gold top on it. You can find it anywhere, local Walmart, your local drugstore, grocery store, just anywhere, and you can find it there. The conditioner, and then I condition just from about where my chin is all the way down, because that's probably where the main damage is on my hair, or that's probably where my hair needs it the most, is at the ends. And if I put it on my scalp and everything, I notice that by the second day, my hair is really, really oily. So I kind of just like, because my hair is naturally oily anyway, and so like the less oil in my scalp, the better off I am. And I don't want to look like a grease monkey, let's just put it that way. And then on that, I just use the matching conditioner from the Organics line, the coconut milk one. It smells really good. It smells like the beach. There's nothing you can go wrong with it. And then the next thing I do is I deep condition every time. I only wash my hair once or twice a week. Every like 4 days, like on the 4th or 5th day, I'll actually wash my hair. But normally, or maybe 3 or 4 days, let's just put it that way, more or less than that. Just kind of depending on how much I sweat and how much, just kind of crazy my hair looks, I will linger or not linger. Just depends. But I deep condition every time, and like I said, I only go from here down when I deep condition as well, because I don't want to put anything that's going to it's going to like produce more oil. So that is why, obviously. And some of the, or I use a deep conditioner or a hair mask, either one, just depending on my mood. Sometimes I'll just put like a bunch of egg whites in my hair, and I'll and I put the egg whites all over my head if I do it that way. And I'll put a bunch of egg whites, and like I mix up crazy stuff sometimes, like egg whites, honey, lemon. I don't really know. Like I just do all kinds of stuff, and I put coconut oil in it, or something crazy in there, and yeah, it just works out. Let's just put it this way, it works out and it looks good at the end of the day. If your hair looks amazing, and if the weirder, probably the more amazing your hair is going to be. And I just let it sit there until it just seems like it's dried or just smells kind of funny. I know that's really disgusting, but I'm weird that way. Sit it in there for at least like 6 hours, I want to say. And so, like, some of the products that I use as far as like deep conditioners or repairing masks, let's just put it this way. I like the Dove one. It's a deep repair mask. It's really good. It's in a white bottle. I think you can find it in any drugstore. I like the L'Oreal Sleek and Shine. I know that they have a Total Repair 5 one too, which is really good too. But this one, the one that I'm saying, the Sleek and Shine, is in a gold jar. And it's not a big jar either. It's like maybe about 2 or 3 ounces, if that, I think. So yeah. And um, and then I also use it's a 10. It's a little bit more costly, but I use that once a week and let it sit in there for like 15 minutes. And oh my god, it smells good too. Trust me. I also like once a week use like a. Actually, I'll actually skip. I'm gonna talk about that later. Actually. So I dry my hair. The way I dry my hair is I just kind of like get a beach towel or a t-shirt or a microfiber towel. I don't have a microfiber towel right now because mine has a huge hole in it, and I end up having to throw mine away. And so I use like a beach towel, more or less than anything, and I just kind of just squeeze. And I try not to do my ends a whole lot, but I just like kind of squeeze like the extra water out of my hair, and then I just let it sit there, and then I get a comb and I start using my products. I put my products in my hair. Right now I'm using a brush, but I know it's really terrible to use a brush, but the first thing I use is this bad boy, which is the Tresemme Platinum Strengthening Heat Spray, or Heat Protect Spray. This wasn't that much. It's just a local drugstore brand or whatever. I spray this all over my head, comb it through, brush it through, whatever. And then I will put my Organics Nourishing Coconut Milk Anti-Breakage Serum next. And I only apply it from here down. And that's just because I got layers in my hair. If you don't have layers, you could probably go a little bit lower than that. But I have layers, so I have to do all of my layers. But this is next. And I only put like a dime size onto my hand. And I just kind of like warm it up in my hands. And then just go bloop, bloop, work it through, comb it. And then the next thing I use is the It's-A-10 Miracle Leave-In Spray. This is like a leave-in conditioner kind of thing. It smells really great, and I only do from about here down, and that's it. And that's all I really do. And then I let it air dry, and then I get my brush after it completely dries, and I will brush it. And this is the results of just that. And literally, I combed my hair 3 hours ago, and I haven't had to brush it since. So yeah. So the next thing that I want to talk about is once a week, do a oil treatment in your hair. I use a coconut oil treatment. All I do is I just put it from my ends down, and I let it sit overnight. I at least recommend at least anywhere between 6 to 8 hours. So if you are going to be like washing your hair that night because you're getting ready or something to go out or something, then I'd recommend you waking up and putting it in your hair. And you can always just like whip it up in like a braid or a bun or a ponytail or just whatever you prefer and you feel comfortable with doing. And the best thing about coconut oil, you can do any oil really, but the best thing about coconut oil is a water base. So like it's not going to be as like thick or as heavy on your hair, and it's just going to like soak in really nicely. And then when you wash your hair, it's just going to be like, oh, that was easy. Trust me on that. So now I'm going to like kind of talk a little bit about tips and stuff for like better looking hair, I guess you say. So number one is just to kind of like eat healthy, take supplements, drink water if you want to like do it from the internal side. The next thing I recommend is no heat, no chemicals at all. Like if you're wanting to have like healthy, less damaged hair, and also you want your hair to grow a little bit more healthier, longer, it would probably help in that sense. Also, trims are pretty good. I only do mine once a year, and I take off probably about 1 or 2 inches at a time. If your hair's a little bit more damaged, you might want to go like every 6 months or 3 months. I wouldn't recommend going every 6 to 8 weeks because it's just ridiculous. Like you're trying to grow your hair out, and you're just basically cutting off the length you just grew. So it just doesn't make any sense to me. Um, but I only do mine once a year. I do my neck at the start of the year, and then I just rock it out and let it do its thing. And in between that time, I usually just kind of use products and just let it sit there and chill in my hair. And then also another really good thing to do if you want to kind of grow your hair out long is to do scalp massages. I do scalp massages, like I do one once a day, and I do it like at night. And I will just like massage my scalp for a couple of minutes, and then basically like rock my hair down while it in bed or whatever, and do it that way. And that's only the best way that I mean, like, it's helping me out, and I've noticed a tremendous growth in it because it's just a speedier. And my hair grows super, super slow, so y'all. So it's like it's painstakingly like annoying to like have your hair at a certain point for the longest time. Like my hair was like at this point for like 2 years before I started doing this, and now it's like grown like I want to say like 10 inches, maybe if that. I don't know. I don't really know exactly. I'm gonna say about 8 inches, and we'll just call it a wrap. Okay, so the next thing, which is the last thing, is I'm going to actually talk a little bit about some hair growth methods and products that you could probably use to help, like, stimulate your hair growth a little bit faster. The first one I've seen a little results with is the inversion method. YouTube it, Google it, do whatever you have to do. Do your research, see what it's about. I don't know if I have a video on it or not. I can't remember if I deleted that one or not. I just don't know. The next thing, let's see. You can try the fast shampoo. The only negative thing I have to say is it stinks really, really bad. Well, in my opinion, it does. A lot of other people might be like, no, it smells really great. And it dries my hair out really bad, like at the ends, because I have to wash my hair every day, and it's just super, super annoying for me to do. So I just kind of like, you know what, I could just go without it. You could take hair affinity pills. You could take any kind of these hair growth pills that they've got out here. A lot of people, and I've seen results with the Monistat. It's pretty good. I think the first month I got like a 2-inch growth in a month, and I was like, dang, I like this. And then the next month I only seen like a half an inch. So I was like, nah, ain't gonna happen anymore. Like I stopped using it altogether. Um, let's see, you could just do like, I mean, there's other methods that you could go. I mean, like, there's other things that you can go and look up and stuff. Like you can Google like hair growth and how to grow your hair out longer or whatever. But the only number one rule is patience and don't stress about it. Like seriously, Rome wasn't built in a day. Neither is your hair. Like it's gonna take a while. If you've got really really short hair, just expect to like not have your hair long for at least 3 or 4 years. I mean, there's things that you can help stimulate it, and get it going and everything, but honestly, just let it grow. Like, just do it because, like, I've come to that conclusion that I'm just gonna let it grow and do its thing, not even think about it. Because if you don't think about it, it grows. Like, if you don't stress about it, it grows. Like, seriously, if you start trying and trying and trying to grow your hair out, it's just gonna make it worse, and it's just gonna like, it's not gonna look as healthy because you're stressed out over it, and also you're doing all these crazy remedies and growth aids and stuff like that. It's really ridiculous and crazy, and I just recommend just give your hair a lot of TLC. That's all I gotta say, and it'll show you in the long run how it feels after you give it some love. And I can tell that my hair is kind of stuck at its growth length right now because of just stress and everything else, and I had put it through a lot the past few months, and now I'm just like, whatever, I'm just gonna let it do its thing. So yeah, and enjoy your hair and love your hair and love the texture, love the color, love everything about your hair, because that's the only way you're going to get along with it, and that's the only way that you're going to even see any kind of results in it, whether it's being healthy, thick, longer, straighter, curlier, whatever. Just love it, and it'll love you back. Trust me on that, because I'm starting to love my hair, and it's loving me back now. So I hope this video was very informative. And if you have any more questions or comments, please comment below. Um, and I guess I will see you next time. And please subscribe. Bye.